So Halloween is right around the corner, and I decided why not share with you guys some of my favorite Halloween palettes. I've seen some people doing this video already, and I have a lot of palettes that I like to use for Halloween. I actually just like getting dressed for Halloween. I don't really like to do anything, but I always do something. But I think my favorite part about Halloween is getting dressed up and doing the eye looks and the makeup and all the fun stuff that comes with that. But then like everything else, I'm like, okay, now I have to go somewhere. But anyways, this year I'll probably be doing something fun. I'm between being a devil, which I've never done before, or I was already a pony. If you guys didn't see, I was a unicorn already for my daughter's party. But I think I'm gonna do something crazier for the adult Halloween, but I'm not sure. Maybe I just do nothing. But anyways, let me show you guys some of my favorite palettes. So that's what we're gonna do. The first one is Miss Pat McGrath. This palette I love because you can grab your favorite glitter. Pat McGrath has the best glitter formula. Oh no! Every time I open this, I get makeup everywhere. Now that I had to clean glitter off of my floor. This palette that is always broken, I broke one of the shadows and I have to push it back in, but I'm not gonna do it now because I don't wanna get my fingers dirty, has the prettiest glitters at the end. These right here, which are her Astro Blitz. They are glitteriness that's insane, and they're great for Halloween because they really are like a chunky glitter. So if you want to make your eyes look like a glittery goddess, so you're gonna be an alien, a unicorn, a fairy, anything, grab your Pat McGrath palette and just grab that glitter and just put it all over. Like from here on, just exaggerate the glitter everywhere, and this is like the best palette. Or if you have any other Pat McGrath, they have really good colors too. I just really love the colors in this for Halloween. This is, yeah, Utopian Dream. I love this one for Halloween. I actually think like the purples in here work really good. This is the colors that I used to add glitter to my unicorn costume that I just did, and it worked out really good. Okay, so if you're gonna go in the direction like I did and you wanna do something like unicorn or something fun and like colorful pastel from Miss Natasha, this is actually what I used. This has all the colors that you need to do like a really beautiful like rainbow eye. So anything like a fairy, a unicorn, a peacock, or anything that you want your eyes to just kind of like flare into like this beautiful like colored rainbow, even like a mermaid, you can get away with using pastel palette. This could definitely give you like mermaid vibes. Like this is the perfect palette. And then you top it with a glitter from Pat McGrath and it is insanity. I also think another one that does a great job is Circle Loco. This is perfect. So if you're doing anything from even Barbie, if you're being Barbie, if you want to do something like really vampy and like colorful, so many different looks that you can do with this. Just think about it. You could even be a clown. I mean, whatever you want, this gives you the color. You could actually even mix it in with the pastel palette to even add dimension. So if you want to like smoke out the outer V's and you want it to be a little bit more dramatic, that is a great way to do it. I actually love Circle Loco for Halloween. I think it's like, it literally gives you all the colors that you need for a Halloween look. So I think it's great. Even if you want to be a pumpkin. So if you're going to be a pumpkin, because like, come on, like girls, we don't like to be ugly pumpkins. I mean, like I know some people out there like to be like scary things. I always like to be pretty. So like, even if I'm a vampire, I want to be like the really pretty vampire. Like, I don't know, I have this thing about like ugly looks. So like a pumpkin, hello, you could do a beautiful smoky orange eye with like glitters on top and then like really smoke out the outer V with like a brown and then like, you know, put a little pumpkin thing on your head. There you go, you're a pumpkin. Okay, so smoky eyes. So we're talking about vampires and witches. Hello, Glam from Miss Natasha. This gives you the silvers and the really fun colors that you can kind of like tie a smoky eye in, but you're gonna need the blacks. So you could always use the Kidos palette. This one comes in a black one. I couldn't find my black one, but that one's really good. So these are the smoke palettes. If you guys have them, the black one is also really good. Or hello, this is a great palette right here, the Xenon. If you got the big Xenon in time, the midi Xenon, which I already ordered and it should be here. I don't know if it'll be here before Halloween. I really hope it is, because if I get to be a witch, vampire, or devil, if I do any of those, like it'll be perfect because I could do a really crazy, smoky, like insanity of an eye with that palette. So if you got the mini Xenon, that is insane for Halloween, but you can always work with the mini one and get like the blacks and the rich colors, and you got a lot of colors in here. So between these, I think you could do a really cool like witch or vampire idea. And okay, so this is a perfect Halloween palette just because it is a Halloween palette. If you guys got the Hocus Pocus palette, I love this palette. Honestly, I just like it for every day, but like, yeah, like that's total Halloween. You know, witches, you could do a really pretty witch look. The purples, if you're going to be Peter Pan, or if you're gonna be Tinkerbell, you got the greens in there. There's just so many colors in here. Earthy tones to be anything that's earthy. I just think that you can do a lot of stuff with Hocus Pocus. Honestly, just love Hocus Pocus. It was actually a great Halloween launch that I think it's like, I don't know, just really fun. So Celestial Thunder was a palette from Dominique Cosmetics that I actually really like also for really fun looks. So like if I'm gonna be like an alien and like do like really cool, like, oh my God, look at me, futuristic eyes. This is a really fun palette to use. Also, this blue eyeliner this blue color could be done as an eyeliner. You could do really cool looks. So let's say you're being Cleopatra with a really, really strong blue line. That could be really, really beautiful. But yeah, this palette gives you a lot of options. Also, the Misunderstood from the Villains. This was from ColourPop. Do you guys remember this? This actually does almost the same thing. You can grab the beautiful blue, do an awesome eyeliner. You could do a witch look with this. You've got the smoky with the black. They have like glitters in them. This is a really fun palette to do a lot of different looks. So I could just see so many different Halloween looks that you can do with this. You can also just use the white and the black and do like a skeleton, which I know people like to be skeletons for Halloween, except me. You got the purples. This is from Kidos. This is also great for like witches or vampires, you know, like smoky, like, wow, what happened to her? I don't know what it is. I really like that really cool gothic but sexy like look. And in Halloween, like I eat it. Like I'm like, this is my time. I love it so much. Okay, so then there's also this one that I have here. This is from Violet Voss. This is also another great like rainbow if you're gonna be a unicorn or a fairy, like mermaid. This is where you would go. You wanna go for like those pastel-y looks. You wanna be very light and airy on the eyes and maybe do a really beautiful statement lip. That could be insane. And then for another one that I really like is this one. So this is from Juvia's Place. If you guys have this one, the Masquerade Mini, this is a great palette also to do so many looks for Halloween. I mean, look, you've got the same idea. You got all the blues down here if you're going to be Cleopatra, if you're going to be something that has the pink. So if you're going to go into the Barbie zone, you can be here. You have the neutrals here in case you just want to have like a really pretty smoky eye, but you're not going to like exaggerate the eyes because the lips are going to be dramatic. Like today I've got this like plum dark lip, and my eyes, even though they are smoky, they are brown. So it's a little bit more subtle. But yeah, you've got a lot of fun colors here. I love this real hot pink. To me, that is such a Halloween vibe. You could do like a whole hot pink lid with an eyeliner and a red lipstick. And I don't know, you could be like, what can you be? A Barbie? No, Barbie's supposed to be a little bit less. I guess you could be like, I went blank. But you could be something really cool if you did that. Okay, so then you've got this from Pat McGrath. This is my favorite like mega celestial thing that she came out with. Hey, is she coming out with one this year? Huh. I don't like the holiday one that she came out with, but I wonder if she's gonna come out with another one. This is the best, and this is great for Halloween. I mean, like, look at that. You've got all the jewel tones that you could think of. So many things that you can do. What I love to do, especially during Halloween time, is if I'm not gonna do something very smoky with the blacks and the grays and the greens or like the purples, I like to do colorful looks because I think colorful looks are awesome for Halloween because you can go ham and you can do like ginormous colors, like literally put your eyeshadow like going like this, like make a mask out of it. This is amazing to even make a mask. Yeah, you could do a colorful mask out of this. You could be like a bird and you could just do like really, really cool like colors all over the mask area. I think that this is an amazing palette for Halloween. If you guys can tell, there are so many different palettes on the market, even if you don't have any of the ones I talked about today. any of your palettes that have like similar colors can do these kind of looks, and it's so fun to play with makeup on Halloween. So I would challenge you guys this year, if you're gonna do anything, even if you're gonna just answer the door, do something really fun, vibrant, crazy on your lids. Grab out your most expensive Natasha Denona palette that you went and ran and bought and you have not used because you don't know when you're gonna use these colors. Put it on your lids for Halloween. This is the perfect palette. All of these really fun. Even if you have Trio Chrome, that's another great palette. Do an amazing eye look. Think beautiful, alien, futuristic, and just have so much fun. Like I said, I love Halloween for that. Even if I end up not doing something Halloween day, I may do something Halloween weekend, which that might be my smoky look. We'll see what happens. And then Halloween day, I'm sure I'll do another look, and it's just gonna be like some crazy, like, I don't know, I put my finger in a socket and like I became a clown or something. But I'm gonna definitely do something for Halloween. So anyways, that is today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I wanna know though, what is your idea for Halloween? Are you going to be a sexy Frankenstein? Are you going to be a witch, a vampire, a skeleton? What is your look? Leave it down below. Give your friends some ideas, because I know sometimes it's hard to think of like, what do I do for Halloween? And it's fun, but it is fun to like get other people's ideas of what they want to do. So leave your comments down below. What are you going to do for Halloween? What is your costume going to be? And like, what kind of palette or what kind of makeup are you thinking of doing? Leave me those comments. Leave me those comments. And if you do a really fun look, send it to me on Instagram. I would love to see it. If you are not following me, it's at Christina Brooke Beauty, and I do talk with you guys through DM over there. So send it to me. I want to see it. So I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video and have a very safe Halloween when it comes. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.